Friends, if you install a new neck on your guitar, it probably might not have a string tree place or a string tree even on it or anything. This is the Matt's Big Dream Strat that I had, an old Indiana Strat that I replaced the neck on. I love this Strat. Sounds great. And so I'm going to show you how I put a string tree on it. You see it's never been drilled for one. And first of all, I went and got the Graph Tech string trees. Sorry, it's a little bit of a mess here on the desk. So these are graphite, and they're not going to bind up or anything with you. And so how I put one on and know that it's going to be in the right place, I'll show you. And here again, I'm doing this just based on what I've always seen other luthiers and guitar people do. Usually on a Strat, they put the string tree about equidistant between where these. First of all, you loosen your strings a little bit so you can push down and see where it's going to go. And right there is that's what I'm trying to get. And usually they put it between the A and the D peg tuning key here. So that right there is about the right position for this. And I need to mark where it's going to be. So I've got and I've got a very tiny screw there. That's what I'm going to be using for the screw. So make sure I've got a very tiny drill bit. And I'm just going to put it down in there straight down. I'm going to have to get over the top of it so I can see. I'll put the camera down while I do that. But I'm going to go in there. I'm just going to kind of do this a little bit with it and mark exactly where the hole needs to be. And then I'm going to drill a little guide hole for it so that screw goes in there very easily and tight and pulls the strings down. This guitar is playing great. I have noticed though, when I bend this string, this E string way up, if I do like some blues bends and stuff, sometimes this pops out of that. I don't want to go in here and have to file that deeper. I like the way it sits on the nut up here. So I'm going to put the string tree to hold the strings down. These graphites are excellent. They're just super slippery. You're not going to affect your tuning anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and make my place and I'm going to drill this out. Okay, so you can probably see right here where I've made my little mark. If I go straight down over, that's the one I'm going to go into right there. And this is very hard maple on this neck. This is a specialty neck that I bought. And I bought it off Amazon, and boy, it's playing great. I love the fretwork on it. It's very nicely finished fretboard. The neck was only maybe 60 bucks or something. So real easy to switch out a Stratocaster neck. But I'm going to go ahead and drill the hole, just a guide hole, and then we'll go ahead and screw this thing down. And just so you can see, there's the hole. I used a DeWalt, really good DeWalt 20 VMAX drill to drill that hole. Let's go ahead and put our screw in and put this thing to work. So here it is fully installed, and you can see how it's pressing down. It's changing the angle or the pressure here on the nut. And this is a good little nut that this cheap neck came with too. There's no problem with anything binding or anything there too. So I've been playing this for a few minutes here, got it all tuned up, and I ended up not having the problem anymore. Not having any problem with the string coming out of the slot. And you know, if it were to become a problem, of course, the thing you could do is bring this back a little bit and add even more pressure. This is just typically where the nut would go on a typical Stratocaster type guitar. So that's where I've put it. And it seems to be working just flawlessly. So there you go, folks. It's a super easy thing to do. Probably don't even need to have a video to show people how to do it, but there you go anyhow. And looks really great with my black Stratocaster. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.